What's up, everybody? Welcome to that second video of the pitching series. Last video, we talked about what was a pitch really about and a few points that were very important to keep in mind as we are kind of designing our own pitch. Today, it's only been a few hours, you can tell by the close that I've been filming the first video, but in that second video, we're really going to deep dive into the structure of a pitch. And a pitch should really be and only be a good story. So, how to create that storytelling for people to kind of listen to you and remember that pitch. Since we're very young, everything is about stories. If you look at it, Disney, your parents, your grandparents, whoever is surrounding you as a child is actually telling you stories. As we grow up, the society doesn't push us necessarily to create our own stories. We don't lose our love for stories, however, we lose that practice of telling them. A pitch, though, is exactly that, a story. Whether it is about a product or yourself, you have to shape a narrative. However, I'm going to go back to our first video, fourth point, which was about knowing your audience. This is the real challenge, because the same story won't touch your grandmother or a VC investor the same way. So now let's deep dive into what makes a great story. The first thing you need to do is to hook the audience. You have to come up with something sharp, precise, shocking. It can be a statistic, an event, and something they can relate to. What you want to do is to kind of tell their subconscious mind, hey, you need to listen now. If you talk to a man who is losing his hair about hair loss prevention, his subconscious is just going to go crazy because it's a problem he's facing on the moment. Then the second point is about building a narrative. Every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. The only thing is that you cannot list facts. So you have to come up with what happened, what I've learned from it, and how I applied it. And usually in a pitch, this exact same framework is coming back multiple times. But here's the third point. You have to keep the structure simple. There's a big difference between what you know about yourself or your product and what the investor knows about your product or yourself. You cannot overwhelm the audience with too much details. Keep most information, technical information for yourself. Our fourth point, final point, last but not least, is about great stories and with a moral. Take Disney, they end with a moral. They want to teach you something about life. In the case of business, it can be moral, but it's usually a call to action. You have to end up your story with something that makes them want to act. You have to kind of make them want to leave that room and still be thinking about the idea. And in their mind, it must be something about, oh, how could I apply that to my business? They have to envision a sort of partnership, anything you can think of. So just to sum up about that video, the best pitches are just very captivating stories. And yes, you have to rehearse, because this is the only way to get there. We'll see you in the third video. Bye-bye.